All right. Todd, we're past hump day. We're on to Thursday. I hope we're all having a great week here. If things have gone well, Todd, you're going to be, I like talking about future Todd.
Future Todd?
The Alaskan frontier.
I'm very much, while someone's watching this video, could very potentially be fishing in Alaska right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. Kind of weird to think about, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Something else that's kind of weird to think about, Todd. Why would a product owner ever cancel a sprint?
Oh, this is a great segue.
I'm getting better. That correspondence broadcasting class is really paying off.
Mine clearly isn't. I work on my segues. Here.
Working on the announcer voice and how to...
Yeah, why would a product owner cancel a sprint?
Tell us more about this, Todd.
So, I like the question first to call out here.
So, great question from the comment section. So, thank you for that.
Great question. I think it's cool to see too that it says, why would a product owner cancel a sprint? Because the product owner is the only person that, or they own the keys to canceling a sprint.
Correct. Right? Yep. So
they're the person that, if you're going to cancel, that makes the call on canceling it. But there are a lot of reasons to cancel a sprint. I'm just throw one out there. Your team's in the middle of a sprint and realizes that the sprint goal is no longer worth it.
Yep.
The sprint goal is something that no longer requires an investment, or the product owner doesn't want to invest anymore. So cancel because the sprint goal is obsolete. What else you got?
Yeah, so I've seen this in the past 20 years about 3 times. And so what I want to highlight here is this is not a lever that as a product owner we would pull very often. And all 3 times were related to some kind of merger or acquisition where we had bought a company that had a tool that we were already building, right? So this merger or acquisition happened. We purchased a company that had a better tool or a more complete tool, or it was already integrated enough. And so we canceled that sprint because it doesn't make sense to keep building something when you just bought something. But we shifted our efforts over to now integrating with this acquired asset, right? And so we still kept sprinting. We had to go back and do sprint planning and get readjusted and pull some of our new friends that came over in the merger onto our teams. And so there was some rework there, but we canceled it because it didn't make sense to continue. This was not an excuse to switch out scope. We do not use it that way. Sprint cancellation it's expensive. It's disruptive. Mm-hmm. Remember when one sprint ends, the next begins. And so if you're going to keep working, you got to go right into sprint planning. And it's just, it's not something you want to do without a lot of consideration, right? So this, if you're going to renegotiate scope, just renegotiate scope. But if the sprint goal doesn't make sense anymore, if it's simply impossible to achieve our overall product goals, I think it would make sense to cancel a sprint. Just when it no longer makes sense to do this body of work. That's a great reflection moment for a product owner to have. And if they make the call, they get to cancel the work.
Yeah. I want to just pull again on one thing that you said there, Ryan, is that it is extremely disruptive. This is the exception, not the rule. Between the both of us, I think we've only seen this 3 or 4 times combined where it made sense. So I think that's really important to call out, that it's really disruptive to a team.
Yeah, and I really want to highlight it. The focus is on achieving the sprint goal and whether or not that still makes sense. That is the primary question. Everything else is secondary to that.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
So we hope that's clear. Let us know in the comments. Does that make sense? If you have follow-up questions, this is a great topic area. We love talking about these kind of these pieces that kind of get lost, that kind of get confused. So let us know if we can clarify any further. Yep. Perhaps you have a new question. Drop it in the comment section. We love pulling these episodes straight from the comments. All this week, we've only answered your questions, which has been awesome.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, let us know. Keep them coming. Let's switch over to the end plate. There it is. Check out the socials, like and subscribe. Check out the videos below. That like and subscribe is really important. If you've ever thought about how could we help Ryan and Todd to keep the podcast and the shows and all that stuff going, We don't need money. We just need likes and subscribes. Although money is good too, but like and subscribes right now are even better. So hit that like and subscribe. That helps us know that you're getting value out of the show. Continue watching below, and we hope that that sprint cancellation information helps. And product owners, it is within your authority, but use it wisely. Go forward, build great things. We hope you're not canceling any sprints today, but if you are, good luck with the disruption. And we will see you tomorrow, which should be Friday. Todd, I hope you're catching a billion fish.
I hope future Todd's doing well.
All right. See you tomorrow.